is Real Estate and Tax Cafe. Due to fast-changing real estate market and legal changes, Howard and I have numerous requests to hold seminars, send out email newsletters, and video updates. Since both of us are very diverse in domestic and international clientele, we have decided to provide video information in addition to our existing email newsletter in both English and Mandarin. If you are interested to receive our monthly email newsletter and video broadcast, please feel free to email us at Alisha, ALISHA, .Chen, CHEN, at cs-rei.com. Phone number is 949-385-1588, and for Howard CPA is HOWARDLICPA@gmail.com. His phone number is 888-617-2088. Hi, Howard.
Hi, how you doing, Alicia?
Good, how are you?
Alicia Chen is the broker, owner of Cornerstone Real Estate International. She has more than 15 designations or certification from short sale, REO, bank-owned, new home consultant investments, home retention, etc., which is more than I have ever seen in one person for field of real estate. How much time did you spend?
Oh, numerous. I can't count anymore. Keep track.
Seems like you started at age 5 or something.
Thank you, thank you.
And Alicia Chen is also the 2013 Asian Real Estate Association of America, Orange County president, leading approximately 35 board members and over 300 chapter members. Alicia is also very involved in serving the community, such as church events, prison ministry, Purple Ark Ministry, Feed the Homeless, community education seminars, senior homes, etc. See, we can tell Alicia has a very fine heart, as much as she's very professional.
Thank
and
you.
She's also the top producer in the real estate industry, receiving some of the top producer awards.
Yes, thank you.
And you are very well known in the real estate broker in Southern California, especially to many minority communities. I know I have seen you in interview on Chinese and English news, radios, paper, seminar, Facebook, etc. How many real estate offices do you have?
I currently own 3 real estate offices. The first one is Irvine, California, which is in the Orange County. And the second one is in Chino, San Bernardino County. And the third one is actually in Taiwan, Taoyuan.
Wow. International offices and cover most of the area in Southern California.
Yes.
And do you also serve different states in the United States?
We do actually, because we have a lot of our clients request that they do have properties in other states, or they are looking to purchase in other states. So they are looking for quality agents that a lot of times they don't find. So a lot of times they will come to us and ask us to refer them to agents that we know, but that will give them quality service.
Yeah, I know that in the real estate market you will encounter many different people from different places.
Yes.
And what are some of the language that your agent could be fluent in?
Actually, we have quite a few, and it's still growing. Of course, everybody needs to understand the English portion, and we have Mandarin speaking, we have Taiwanese speaking, Shanghainese, we have Cantonese, and we have Farsi, we have Spanish, and we have Tagalog.
Wow, even Farsi. Now maybe he'll speak Farsi. Or at least I don't know, maybe he will speak Farsi. And what area of real estate do you or your company specialize in?
We actually specialize a lot in this market. We have residential and commercial purchase and selling. We have short sale, bank-owned, loan products, residential and commercial leases, residential and commercial property management. We have investments, business investments, immigration investments, etc.
Wow, and you're very well versed, covering major important aspects in the real estate industry. This is why you're so successful in assisting your clients from all aspects and countries invest in the U.S. Rarely can any one single real estate broker or company handle this type of magnitude of knowledge.
Thank you.
And for next month's Real Estate and Tax Cafe, can you give us some idea of what information you would like to bring to our viewers?
Sure. Basically, there are so many changes, and it's really hard to keep up. So there's real estate changes, updates. The market is different, and also the legal, real estate side of legal laws have changed greatly. And so I would like to share with everybody next month regarding what these changes are and how is it going to affect you, and also how you can actually leverage out by knowing the facts.
Great, I really look forward to that meeting.
Thank you.
Next month. Okay.
And Howard, I know you are also a very active CPA in the industry.
Thank you.
And you have vast amount of knowledge, involvement, and experience in the CPA field. And I also see that you have many, many designations. So if you don't mind sharing with us some of your designations, the first one is, can you share with us about your services in H&R Block as the title tax specialist?
Sure. Well, thank you very much for the compliment. And H&R Block, many people in the U.S. know they're the largest retail chain tax reporting company. And I served in that company for 2 years. I was in the position as tax specialist. So most of the more difficult tax issues, they are not sure how to apply. They go to my office, and I try to help them out that way.
I see. Okay. So what is a QuickBooks Pro Advisor?
QuickBooks is the #1 small business accounting software in the United States. 80% of the business in the U.S. is considered small business. The definition for small business is 25 employees or less. Although a lot of these small companies do generate a lot of business, but they're still considered small business.
Oh, okay. So 25 is the number. Is that actually what you produce is considered small business?
Exactly.
I see. Okay.
Exactly. So I kind of I have a very good knowledge of QuickBooks, so I can help these small business that way.
Okay, great. So if you can also share with us your experience in the TurboTax as a final return reviewer.
Sure, TurboTax is the #1 tax software for individuals that would like to file their own tax return. And some people, their tax return is fairly simple, and they can just file it on their own. But some people, they use TurboTax, and they're still not sure, about their tax return before they file. So they have the option to, slide their credit card and have our company take a look at it. And we do the final review. So we have reviewer that kind of generate various reports based on the information that was provided by the taxpayer, and then I do a final review of those reports and make sure these reports make sense, legal, and then also doesn't generate audits in the future.
I see. Okay. And I know that you also teach at Liberty tax class, right?
Yes. Can you tell I'm a tax nerd? And Liberty Tax is similar to H&R Block. It's also a retail tax preparation company. And at the time, they need tax teachers. So I jumped on the opportunity, and I really enjoy teaching people about tax.
Okay. And one of the major things that really sets you apart from standard or regular CPAs is that you are not only fluent with CPA field in the U.S., but also in China. And so do you have an office in China?
Yes, I do. I have about 3 offices in China,
okay.
3 different locations, and 1 in Beijing, and several other 2 other cities. Because there's so many new clients from China, I feel it's much more beneficial for the clients to have our office there to service them. But of course, they can call me also through cell phone or other ways, or through Skype, so we can communicate with them that way.
Okay, great. And what is a workforce investment board?
Okay, workforce investment board is every city, they have this board, and in the city of Cerritos, it's a mayor appointed position. So Mayor Laura Lee has appointed me to this position to help people, to train these people that doesn't have jobs. So provide a job opportunity for them, and also provide on-the-job training for them.
I see. Okay. And what is a Los Angeles Community Action Board?
Okay. Community Action Board, not a lot of people heard about this. It's a position that was introduced by a friend of mine, and they basically help the people the organizations that are disadvantaged, such as abused women organization, Feed the Hunger organization, and also disadvantaged child organization. So these organizations sometimes it's very difficult for them to get funding, and they need to get the funding from government. And I know a lot of Chinese community we have a similar organization. They are not sure how to do the funding, and they try to do the funding themselves. It's very difficult.
I see. Okay. And you were also the 2011 Zone Chair for Lions Club, right?
Yes, that's correct. Lions Club, a lot of people say it's the largest nonprofit organization in the world. They have organizations throughout 200 some countries, including China and Taiwan. And I have some friends over there. And by being a zone chair, I was able to communicate with the business leader in Southern California and help the either the blind children or people that are disadvantaged to their eyesight.
Okay. And I understand that you also are the founder of Chinese American CPA Association, right?
Yes.
So what inspired you to start that?
A couple of things. We really want to help the community. We have a lot of people from China these days coming through either the EB-5 program, L1 program, and they're not very familiar with U.S. tax law. So I want to educate them about the U.S. tax law, so that way they can protect their asset from China and doesn't get extra tax because they're not familiar with tax law.
I see. Okay. And what newspaper media were you involved in? I know that I do see some of your articles on the newspapers.
Okay. We have, I think, World Journal, Taiwan News, Xindao News. And some of the name I'm not sure, I don't know how to pronounce in English, but a couple regular that report or article that help the community.
I see. And you were also on the TV media?
Yes. I think there's Hantian, Dongsen ETTV, and also Phoenix TV. The advantage of Phoenix TV is they broadcast both in U.S. and in China. So some of the clients that already seen our news in China, so when they come, they are already, it's like a friend. They already know us already.
I see. Okay. And boy, you're like a walking encyclopedia in the field of CPA.
Basically a nerd.
Well, I would like to have a nerd on my side so that I know I'm getting the best benefits. So how long have you been doing the accounting field?
I've been practicing for over 20 years. Started with the CPA Big Four, or at that time it was Big Six. So I had other interesting experience, and then I just enjoyed tax, and I just never looked back.
Wow, well you look really young,
Oh,
so
thank you
you
very
must
much.
start at what, age 10?
Oh, thank you very much. That's the best thing I heard all day. Thank you so much.
And what is your current focus as a CPA?
I think due to the economy of U.S., a lot of the country really needs money, so Obama puts pressure on the IRS and want them to produce more audits. And the audit rate has increased significantly lately. So I told my client, saving tax is good, but if you save tax too extreme, you might trigger an audit. So right now I focus on not to get audited from the IRS.
I see, great. And for the next month information, what would you like to share with us about?
I would like to share about the new tax laws. And this year, Obama has passed a new tax law after the new year. It's very late. So a lot of people are filing their tax return late because the rule was passed late. And a lot of new rules this year affected the rich and affected some the regular people, folks. And also I would like to share with the audience next time how that affect us and what are some of the rules that affect, and also how that affect the real estate industry.
Okay, great. Well, I certainly learned a lot from you today, so I'm really looking forward to the next time when you are sharing more information with us. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we see you next time.
Thank you.